part of that same consciousness. We all have come from that oneness, from that very source. Acknowledge your uniqueness. Today in our meditation, we also invite Mother Goddess Shakti, the Ardhanarishwara energies to balance our masculine and feminine, because most of the women in the modern society have more masculine qualities and they're slowly forgetting and disconnecting from their feminine qualities. But both the qualities are very important, my dear friends. Today, we also invite the yin yang energies to help and guide us to balance both our masculine and feminine qualities. We'll invite Mother Goddess Isis and Kuan, Goddess of compassion, Goddess of love. Just feel that love energies inside you. Most beautiful quality of feminine, love and compassion. So let us all ignite that qualities, love and compassion. We all have that quality. Maybe the percentage may vary depending on what circumstances we were in from our childhood. Did we receive love? Did we had a chance to share our love with others? When we are sharing, did others accept our love? All these things sometimes change how we share or how we receive love. But today, my dear friends, let us choose to embrace that love and compassion 100%, irrespective of the situations that we have gone through, irrespective of whatever that has happened from our childhood, irrespective of whatever that happened in this lifetime or any other lifetimes. It is our choice. Let us all choose that love, compassion, first towards ourselves. Only when we love ourselves completely, only then we'll be able to share love with others. Only then we'll be able to receive love from others. So let us all choose to love ourselves. Because it is our choice, my dear friends. Every moment in our life, we choose. immerse yourself in that ocean of love. Shower of love unconditionally flowing on you. Not from any particular person in your life, or it is not from any particular situation, but irrespective of everything. This unconditional love showering on you every moment in your life. And now you're becoming aware of that. You're connecting to that abundant source of love and compassion. It's always there, forever. It's just that we need to connect to it. We need to become aware of it. So, my dear Devis, let us all connect to that unconditional love. Say to yourself, I deserve love. I deserve love. Because most of the times in our lives, because of some situations or some persons, we feel that we don't deserve love. Or we may feel that only we have to give love, but not receive love. Just let all of them, whatever thoughts you had previously, whatever belief systems you had previously, let go of all of them. In this moment, say to yourself, I deserve love. I deserve love from each and every cell of your body. Completely feel that you deserve love. And then say to yourself, I love myself. I completely love myself. I completely love and accept myself. And feel the joy coming from inside. When you say this wholeheartedly, clearly feel the joy. Not that joy beings, that love beings. Our real nature is that. Let us all connect to our true nature. Everyone loves me. The whole universe loves me. When you're saying this, there may be some resistance that is coming because in your life, some persons may not love you enough or may not love you as per your expectations. But my dear friends, say to yourself, in spite of whatever is the situation, say to yourself, everyone loves me. The whole universe loves me. Feel that love. Feel that connection with the source. Feel that connection with this group consciousness, Devi consciousness. Because this is that beautiful quality of the feminine energy. Love. So today, without any resistance, keeping everything aside, all the resistance, all the thoughts, all the belief systems, keep everything aside. feel that love. Feel as if Mother Nature is hugging you. When we are in the womb of a mother, it is a very safe, secure place and will feel so much love. And we are here on this planet Earth. So the whole of the Mother Nature is there to protect us. So trust the process of life, my dear friends. Feel as if the Mother Nature is hugging you. We are in the womb of the Mother Nature. We are on this beautiful planet Earth, surrounded by this Mother Nature. Feel as if Mother Nature is hugging you. Feel that unconditional love. Feel that hug from the Mother Nature. Wow, it's so beautiful. Each and every cell of your body is filled with that love. Such an amazing feeling. No words can express. It's beautiful love. My dear friends, if your body is moving, just allow it to move. For some of you, your hands automatically go into that hug position. Or for some of you, you may hug yourself. Or for some of you, the hands may open completely towards as if you're receiving that love from the sky. Whatever is happening, just allow your body. Trust the process. Trust your body. Because body has its own gestures. Or for some of you, you may just feel like moving your body in a rhythm or just dancing. Whatever is happening, just allow it, my dear friends. It is so beautiful. It's a great feeling to be loved. And just completely fill your container with that love. Fill each and every cell of your body with that love. Once, as a feminine energy, once we are completely filled with that love, now all flows from us, our family, to our friends, to this group, to the community, and to the whole of this planet Earth. So much love. Last 2 minutes, my dear friends. Completely feel this love and let it sink inside you and let all the resistance go away. My dear friends, remember that it is not just for this session that you're filled with love, or not just for this 10 minutes or 15 minutes of meditation, you're feeling that love. But let us all together with a great intention carry this love into our life. Every day we are filled with this love. Whenever we remember the word love, just associate with this beautiful experience that we experienced today and reconnect to this great feeling. With this love energies, let us all feel gratitude towards ourselves for being here. Gratitude to all the masters, all the guides who guided us and helped us in this meditation. And whenever you're ready, you can gently release your hands and place them on your eyes for a few seconds and slowly and gently open your eyes.
Wonderful section was, I feel so much love coming out of me now. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies, can you all please on your videos? Let us have an interactive session today. It is going to be question and answers. So on your videos, please. So we have a lot of divine goddesses here today.
Yeah, everyone in red, beautiful.
Yes.
Great. So good to see everyone in red, almost everyone.
Okay, anybody who has any question to ask? Okay, I have a question. So when you're talking about this love, sometimes you can hear me?
Yes, yeah.
Sometimes you see, sometimes we've been married for so many years, even though we have a very good relationship with the husband, but we still feel that, the true love is not there, the connection is missing. So in my case, I have full of love for myself. The same thing, I have full of love for others too. But there's something missing, something like a soulmate kind of thing is missing. So how do you identify it? I mean, what could be the reason?
So most of the times it is just that we don't feel complete. When we get into a relationship, especially in a marriage, almost 99.9%. So a woman has some incompletion in her life, or she seeks something. And in the same way, a man seeks something. So automatically they'll be attracted. And then once they come together, initially everything will be beautiful because whatever he was seeking, it is there in her. And whatever she was seeking, it is there in him. So in that honeymoon period, it will be amazing. But slowly what happens is the ideas and whatever the expectations and everything changes. And again we have to reignite it every once in a while. For some people it may be a week or month or a year. For some people it may last for few years, but again slowly it becomes as if we are just pushing it, or the relationship is just going on, but whatever that love or the passion, and it is missing in the relationship most of the times. So but we have to realize that there is some incompletion inside us. That is why that expectation is there from the other person. The same thing will be there. They will be having their own expectations. Even they may feel the same. And especially for a woman, she needs, because if you we all know that men are from Mars and women are from Venus, so they have different qualities and different expectations. And women, they need some listening space. They always, most of the women, it's not that everyone, but when some women who have these feminine qualities, they always wants to share things, and they want someone to listen to them. But it is the opposite for a man, or who has more masculine qualities. So for them, they always try to give solutions instead of that creating that listening space, or they'll be in their own mind or they'll be in their own way. But a woman, she always wants that touch or that feel or that affection. So for a man, most of the times it is not the same. So it is mainly for them, it is about love making. At that time the affection will be there, and sometimes they may not show that affection all the time. So it all differs. Sometimes we have to understand, and sometimes we have to communicate to a man that whatever you are expecting, sometimes a man will understand. So uh, if you try to share with him, one day he may not understand, but again and again, once in a while, in a very positive way, try to share it in a positive way. Do not try to make it into an argument. If possible, just create that space in a very good space. Just share that how you feel or what is it that you expect, because women, they expect all these little things. So they expect some little affection or a little touch, or so all these things will be there. Again, it is different from it is different for every woman, it may be different, but most of the women are like this. So whatever is your expectation, instead of keeping it for yourself, try to share with him. So if you share 10 points, he may not be able to implement all the 10, but at least he may implement one or two initially, but slowly again communicate and appreciate when he's implementing it. That, oh, thank you so much for doing this for me. So when you acknowledge and appreciate, slowly things may change.
Thank you. Thank you. I think almost all the women here is experiencing this. So I'm talking on behalf of all the ladies here.
Yes.
Okay, and the last week we heard this word, I am enough. And today, I've been keep on telling this every day, I'm enough, I'm enough. And
Oh,
it's such a powerful message. It's
yeah.
really a powerful message. Okay, and
Actually, whenever I come here, as you asked me to do this meditation, usually I never prepare or anything. Whatever just comes to me, I just do that. So I think last time it was I am enough, and this time the love came in. So it's beautiful. Only depending on the group consciousness, the group energies at that time, what is really required, it just comes. So it's beautiful that today love has come.
and Mona has raised the hand. Mona, you can unmute and talk now.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Tilaji, Tilaka, and Pranahita ji. The meditation session was so intense. It was so, I couldn't even open my eyes. It was that powerful. The love energy and the group energy was amazing. Okay, I have two questions. Question one is that we talk about soulmates. Akka just spoke about soulmate. So is it soulmate necessarily has to be a guy, or can it be your sibling, or can you just enlighten on that
Yeah.
soulmate? Yeah.
Soulmate is again a very vast subject, but simply, as you said, it is not exactly the partner. So most of the time, sometimes it may be a sibling, a friend. There are different things like twin flame and soulmate and whatever these different jargons are there, but we'll not deeply go into this jargons. But as you said, sometimes we'll be able to share everything very openly, and we feel so connected with a sibling or sometimes with a friend. The same connection may not be there with a partner. We may not be able to share everything, whatever that is there, very openly with a partner, but sometimes we'll be able to share with a sibling or a friend. So this connection will be there. Sometimes there will be a soul family where, all the souls will, I mean, different people will become part of that soul family, and they'll be able to share. uh, for example, we may consider this as a soul family, whatever the work that we are doing. So not every woman got connected to this. There may be whatever a million people or in Malaysia, or maybe there are so many people in India, but only this 5,000 or 10,000 women got connected to this cause. and it is spreading like fire. For someone just called me a couple of days back, a senior master, and he was telling me that, oh, the divine feminine sangha is spreading like forest fire. So but we are not doing any advertising, or we are not doing anything. It is just word of mouth, it is spreading. That means it is just connecting. Whatever that we are talking, it is connecting to those women. So they all have come to grow together with this wisdom. So this may be called as a soul family again. Or sometimes some people, they really get connected to a cause and they work towards it, like volunteers, or they really work towards it so that they can create a difference in the world. So that is again a soul family. And or this is soulmate. So sometimes we really feel that deep connection with someone. It may not be a partner every time.
Okay, thank you so much. And the second question is that, okay, this is something new which I only learned from PSSM, is that we all are multi-dimensional beings, right?
Yes.
Okay, so meaning to say that now I'm here, and is another part of me, it's another dimension, having another husband and family, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we live parallel lives, and we live in different dimensions. So if you're really interested in knowing more, just go through Richard Bach's one book. It's a beautiful book on this subject. That is the only book I read twice in my life. Almost all of the books I just read once, but this book I read it about 10 years or 12 years ago, and then again recently, a couple of years ago, I read it again. So it's a wonderful book about parallel worlds, how this Richard Bach and his wife, they enter into another world and they meet their parallel selves, where they both are partners in one dimension, and in other dimension they both have different partners, and they both are in different places, and they meet their younger self, their older self, and everything. It's so beautiful.
What's the name of the book?
It's ONE1.
Okay,
Author is Richard Bach.
all right.
Richard Bach. Richard Bach. Actually, all Richard Bach's books are wonderful books. So the Jonathan Livingston Seagull, it's an amazing book. It inspired many people. So and
Thank you so
Illusions is also a wonderful book if you're interested to know about the Maya or the illusion of this world.
Thank you so much, Pranahita. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, Monaji, for a wonderful question. You have asked my questions and Mira's questions. Okay, Raji.
Yeah, that was one of my questions too. About this soulmate. First of all, Tilaji, thank you very much for organizing this. And Pranahita ji, thank you very much for starting this Divine Sangha. We all feel very blessed to be part of this Sangha, supporting each other, depending on each other. It's wonderful. And today's meditation, I should say, I can't really explain it in words. I felt purple light pulsing through me. It was very wonderful. And when you said ocean of love, I could really imagine myself, like dipping into an ocean.
Oh,
It was wonderful. It was wonderful. So adding on to Mona's question, actually, I was also thinking about the soulmates, and I had this question. We all talk about that over self from where we come. So maybe are there multiple, can I say splits? Can I use the word splits of the self? And is it what we are calling soulmates? Because we connect to them easily. They're coming from the same self, something like that.
actually, in some books they say exactly the same thing, whatever you said. So they have the same over self, and they have different splits, and they're all called as most of the times they are called as soul family. As I mentioned, they come for the same purpose, like for example spreading meditation, or spreading or the divine feminine work. So the same over self, the over self mission is to spread that meditation and all the soul fragments, so they all work towards it. I hope it's clear.
Yes, yes. And another question I have for you is, how do we talk about or teach young girls, about the femininity, about the divinity in that? When they go out and expose themselves to multiple cultures, there are lots of questions. For example, even me, I grew up in a very liberal family, but when I got married, I married into a very orthodox family. So there were a lot of conflicting thoughts. And by nature of my job, I travel to many countries, so different cultures. And when I see my friends or colleagues from other culture, again, their belief systems, the way they think is totally different, causing a lot of confusion and conflicts in the mind. Right. So how do we overcome that? And how do we especially teach the younger generations to overcome that? Because their exposure is much more.
Yeah, exactly. So for young generations, as soon as possible, like my child is 4 years old and she already does meditation. So it is very, very important to teach meditation from a very young age, whenever possible. Of course, if your child is already, whatever the age, if she's into teenager or at that time also, just start including meditation routine in the family, because sometimes it may be challenging with teenagers. If you ask them, they may just reject, and that is absolutely fine, because the hormones and everything they are playing at that time, so automatically they want that independence. So whatever the parents are telling, they want to reject it, and this is very natural. You have to understand this particular thing. So but when you include it as a family routine, as you're eating food together, some routines that you're doing something together. So even if you're not eating food together, at least definitely include this doing meditation together. Once you wake up or once before going to bed, whenever possible, as a family time, include meditation. If possible, every day. If not, at least start once in a week or twice in a week, and then make it into a routine. That is very important to start with, that meditation. But the other thing, as a female child, so it is very important to talk very openly, but do not try to impose your thoughts. Just share as if, okay, this is what I was going through, and I couldn't share very clearly with my mother, or I didn't had any friends to share openly, or whatever that was there with you. Just share that first, so that she will have, just create that space for that girl, so that she'll start listening, instead of saying that, okay, today I want to tell you something, and directly don't start on the topic of periods or boys or the teenage, because definitely there will be a lot of resistance once you start that topic. So first start with you and create that space. Once they are listening, and then start about, okay, I really wanted to share this with you because of my life experiences. This is what I have learned, so I want to share this with you. In that way, create a space where they'll be able to listen to you and share whatever experiences that you have gone through, and whatever you learned from this Divine Feminine Sangha, all the myths and facts of menstruation. That is very, very important, because as you mentioned, you are into an Orthodox family after marriage. Once she gets in touch with your in-laws, so sometimes they may be behaving in a different way, or sometimes your parents may be behaving in a different way. Again, she is born in a new country. I mean, she's in a new country, so again, the people, as you mentioned, the culture, everything will be different. So tell to her that every woman in every culture is different. So respect every woman and take experiences from everyone, and do not ever judge any woman, and do not ever repent that why am I born in this family, because the other woman has more freedom, because they may be having their own challenges. because of too much freedom, they may be having too many challenges. Because I know a lot of people who had too much freedom, they had so many challenges from their childhood, getting into drugs or getting into men or whatever it may be, because of that too much freedom. So anything, it's an experience. So never ever think that the other woman is lucky, and never ever repent that I'm not lucky. So every woman, or every for that matter, every person, in their own skin, they are very good. They have come to experience this life in their own skin, not in other skin. So just acknowledge and feel gratitude. That is very important. And if I have to tell one simple routine along with meditation, start doing gratitude exercises. So that will be very beautiful for a family. It's not just for you, but for everyone. I'm sharing this, that start doing gratitude. If you want, we can do some gratitude sessions also in the future if you're interested. We're also thinking to do some 11-day or a 21-day gratitude sessions. So if you're interested, we can even do that in English and we all can do it together. So it will be beautiful.
Definitely, gratitude. We really would like to join. Something that we look forward to.
Okay, wonderful.
Ma'am, may I just ask one more question?
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, I mean, we talked about girls and all, but I have a son, like 11-year-old, and I really want to talk to him about understanding his friends, his age groups, girls, everybody around. But every time I think about it, I'm like, maybe not time yet,
Okay.
and I keep postponing that. But somewhere inside, I know that I need to do this talk sometime, but I really don't know.
Okay. That's really amazing. Actually, it reminds me of, we did a session for all the young girls from the age of 9 to 15 or 16, so that they'll understand their own body parts and they will understand what this menstruation is and how their body will change and everything. So in the same way, maybe I can ask, there's one doctor who also talks in our Divine Feminine Sangha. I can even request her to do a session for young boys. I
Yes,
think it would
please.
be amazing if a doctor or
Yes,
someone
yes,
tells.
please.
But
Because I think that will go a long way in their life and understanding all the people they come across in their life, maybe their partners, their friends, whatever may be.
yeah, definitely we'll do that. But
Thank you, ma'am.
yeah, but whenever you get a chance, like when you are having any period, just tell him that yes, women, in a very normal way, that okay, women go through these changes, that okay, sometimes they'll be having this pain or the mood swings or whatever that you are having. If you're a little tired, just tell him that women go through these things. And it's absolutely normal for a woman to go through these things. So just start telling him slowly. Because I was just telling that he's 11 years old, just start telling him slowly, because now even in his school or even in his class, the girls may be having their menstruation, and slowly the things will start changing. Till now, I mean, especially in India, till then the girls will be so close to the boys, and suddenly the parents and everyone tell that okay, now don't be with boys, and now you are matured, so all these things will be there. Of course, nowadays it's changing, but still in most of the villages, it's still there.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raji. The next person will be Nalini.
Namaste, Master. Am I
Hi.
audible?
Yes.
Yes, namaste.
Yes, Master, I'm a big fan of yours. Every morning, since the Devi Mata session started, sometimes I couldn't join because most of the time I need to send my kids to school. So since now it's the MCO period, so I do join 6 o'clock meditation. But whenever I couldn't join the session, I will just use your YouTube channel and I'll do the meditation. Oh my God, the energy level is super. And the whole day, I will be very much energetic. And I can even feel even during the meditation session, you will ask us to imagine about I still remember the goddess Abundantia.
Yeah.
And yeah, I actually imagine, I didn't even know who is goddess Abundantia, but at that point of time I actually imagined her vision, her look, her outlook, and the cornucopia that she's having it and everything. So after the meditation session, then I totally forgot about it. Then I was still looking at the Devi Mata's WhatsApp this one, and I suddenly strike, and I went to Google and I wanted to know who is actually this goddess Abundantia. And for for my surprise, what I actually imagined, actually it was there in the Google. I felt like, oh my god, this is the person, this is the goddess I actually saw. I was like exclaiming and I was like so happy. And my kids, I have two girls, and they came, Mama, what happened to you? Why are you like so excited? And I said, this is the goddess I actually saw in my meditation session. And they also said, oh my god, the universe is really helping you. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much, Master. Thank you very, very much. I mean, your words, the whatever positive words that you use, it's actually helping us to improve our life. I'm so thankful to you, gratitude to you. Thank you very much, Master. And now I have one question.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to ask a question which Master Raji already asked just now. Another question. In my family, I mean my husband's side, most of them are in medical term. So it is very, very difficult for me to convince them to do meditation, because most of them are in medical term, and they think that medicines are their god.
Okay.
So how do I overcome this? How do I advise about this meditation? And one of my husband's cousin is actually got this PCOD problem. So how to advise her? Your advice, please, Master.
Yeah. Sure. So whenever there are doctors in the family, yeah, people go through the same challenge. But the very important thing is, for doctors in the family, never ever start that, okay, meditation will heal everything, or always tell them about the scientific things what meditation can do. Because even scientifically, it is proven that, so when we are doing meditation, this hormones release, love hormones, or the oxytocin, the happy hormones, so, and the serotonin, and all this, when there is a hormones are released, we'll feel more happy. So when we are feeling happy, and there is some healing that is happening, you can just read it on the internet and show them some papers and some research that they did on meditation, because they did a lot of research on even Buddhist lamas, and even they contacted some completely new people and they taught meditation, and they put a lot of machines on their brain, and they started checking their brainwave patterns, and all the stress and whatever that is there in their life previously, it is gone just within a 20 or 40 days, 20 to 40 days. So just show them this research, whatever that has happened in the medical, in the whatever the meditation experiments that have been done by scientists. So even in the medical field, in UK also, one lady, she had very severe sciatica. So almost she went for steroids, and she was bedridden. She was almost in the bed. Only once in a while she used to get up. So at that time, someone told about us, and luckily she just lives very just a mile away from our house, very close to our house. So one day, it just happened that we went to her house, she invited, and we went there. And as we started talking about meditation and everything, she started believing in it, because on that day only she got some signal from the God that she believes in, Shirdi Sai Baba. She got some signal, and exactly on the same day, I visited her. And then the doctors, they told about steroids. And finally, one doctor, the steroids were also not working for her. So finally, one doctor told her, "Why don't you try meditation?" So he used the word, "Why don't you try meditation?" And exactly, she got some signal from Shirdi Sai, and then I went there, and she completely believed in it, and she started doing meditation under my guidance. And just within 40 days, within 40 days, she was completely able to come out of her bed. And I used to take her for swimming classes with me. So she used to come to swimming classes. She never used to swim, but she was in that water, because I got a message that water can heal her. And she was in that water, and within 40 days, miraculously, she was healed. So till today, she didn't had any complaints about her sciatica, and she says that her life is very, very beautiful compared to the life before, and she's very happy. So sometimes, even when the doctors give up, the meditation can cure them. And then uh, she went to the doctor again to have a checkup. And the doctor that suggested her for meditation, she asked her to attend a 10-day course in London only on meditation, and it was completely paid by the NHS. So she attended that session, and she got to know a lot of beautiful points from doctors, because everyone who was sharing there was doctors, I mean, who are in the medical field. Even she took, I think I requested her to take a class, and even she took a class on whatever her experiences were with that, in that 10 days, with all the doctors and everyone from the medical field, how they are scientifically telling how meditation can cure any disease that is there in our body, mind, everything. So in that way, just tell them scientifically, instead of telling them blindly that, oh, it can cure cancer, it can cure tumors. And tell them scientifically, because Louise Hay had cured her cancer, and so many people. Even asked them to go through some doctors like Dr. Bruce Lipton, or I think there are many doctors who wrote on mindfulness and meditation, how they prescribe mindfulness and meditation to their parents. And of course, Dr. GK is one of them. He created spiritual tablets, as many of you might be knowing him. So he just prescribes the spiritual tablets to everyone.
Okay, Master. Thank you very, very much, Master. Thank you very much. You look like a Devi today, and we all are Devi Mata. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nalini.
Uh,
The next is
I think at the end, we will go on a gallery view, and we'll just take a picture of everyone.
very good. Yes. Veni?
Yeah, Namaste, Master Pranahita, and also the rest, the group.
Namaste. Hi, Krishnamiti.
Actually, mine is maybe continuity from the Master Nalini spoke just now.
Okay.
Okay. My husband and myself, my husband actually is a heart patient. So he has been joined the meditation since a month ago. Okay. And he's recovered, almost recovered 100% from our point of view. But today was his check-up with the doctor. And then when we go to the doctor, and he explained that now he's so much better. He feel like he's back to normal, everything. He convinced a lot of things with the doctor. The doctor still don't believe that he's perfectly all right.
Okay. Okay.
Doctor say that maybe because of the medicine that they are giving him high dose drugs. That's why he's getting better.
Okay.
And then my husband even says that he last time when the previous month when he go for the checkup, he can't even climb the staircase. And even my house also, ours is double-story house. So from the downstairs, want to come upstairs to our bedroom also, he will find very difficult. He will stop many times, about 3-4 times only he will reach the bedroom.
Okay.
So, and it also happened when he go for the checkup in the hospital. He will stop few places, wherever got sitting place, he will sit first, and then he will start to move again. He explained all that to the doctor. And today, this morning, before we go for the checkup, he managed to wash 2 cars just outside. He washed the cars. The 2 cars he washed, and then he also was very active. Before he go, even about 10 o'clock, we reached in the hospital. But he, after the meditation 7 o'clock, because we have a morning meditation 6 to 7, right? My husband and myself will join together. So after 7 o'clock, he go down and then he wash the car and then wash the front portion. And then he come back. He was so active. And he explained to the doctor never believed him at all. He said the drugs is the one making him to be active. So he cannot take for granted that he can do like back to normal. No way, because he's supposed to go for his open heart surgeries.
Okay.
So it was really, I would say like, it's what we call
Miracle?
yes, it's a miracle. It's really a miracle for the whole family of me, because it's like the whole family. Because of this recovery from my husband, my children also already started to do meditation. And the whole family currently we are doing meditation 7 to 8 o'clock is our family meditation time. So we have booked the time. So it's 7 to 8 o'clock, yes. And in fact, I think most of our team here know about Suji Nair, right? From Kerala.
Yes, yes.
She and the son. The son is Sriyesh as Buddha, right? This two is our meditation partner. So the mother and also the son will come every time, will guide us together in the meditation.
Okay.
So
Thank
7
you
to 8
for
o'clock.
sharing.
Yeah, we really thankful to the family, the son and also Suji Nair, the mother. They are very helpful to help my husband a lot on his recovery. And this morning meditation also, in fact, helped my husband a lot.
That's
Many,
amazing.
many attends morning meditation almost daily.
Yes, I'm
Always there.
joining every day. Except for school days, I can't join the full meditation time. I will join half an hour, then the other half an hour I have to go for my to settle my son to school.
Okay, dear.
So,
Thank you so much for sharing. Because
yeah,
you you still have time, Master? Another 10 minutes?
Yeah, if anyone has any questions, maybe I can just take
Because
one of.
there's a few of them who are waiting to share their experience of the morning meditation.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes. Can I call on Usha Manimaran, please? Usha, are you here?
I think she's not
Yeah,
able
she's
to.
here.
Hi.
Hi, Usha.
Hi, namaste, Master Pranahita.
Namaste.
Good day.
One
Today is
moment,
very
one
blessed.
moment. One moment.
Yeah.
Today is Usha's wedding anniversary.
Oh,
So
you're very, very happy wedding anniversary.
So all of us, I wish you a
Thank
very happy wedding anniversary.
And
Thank
may
you, Madam Tila. Thank you,
grow
everyone.
physically and spiritually together.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good day. Today is very blessed day for me because I'm very lucky to be surrounded so many beautiful souls. Thanks to my sister who introduced this, to my Master Tila, sorry, and everyone for introducing this wonderful, wonderful platform of spirituality. Today's meditation, I can feel the love energy that going around. I can really feel the blessing, and I always thanks to God that I'm in this spirituality line. Meditation is something very new, and I just joined, and I get many new experience, and I start to get near to God and understand God much. That morning section is really very helpful for me. Thank you for the spirituality that that I'm going through now. I have to thanks for everyone. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous because I'm a very introvert person, not used to talk like this before. So I got a lot of things to ask, but now everything disappeared just like that.
Don't worry,
Thank
next
you
week.
so much.
Next week you can
Thank
prepare
you
yourself,
so
you
much.
can ask question. So can I call on Selvi? Is Selvi here?
Okay, Usha, nice talking to you. So
Thank you so much.
at least you came out and you spoke. That's important. So slowly,
Yeah,
as we talk, it's a very safe space where we can talk. So slowly
yeah.
you can start talking, and you can one
First,
day
I have
take a you can be a speaker on this.
I have to come out this fear of talking,
A lot
Thank
of
you.
people
Thank
who joined Divine Feminine Sangha initially, a lot of them were introvert. Tila, ma'am, you know Ravali, right? I think
Yes,
last.
I do. I
Yeah.
do know her.
So she was a complete introvert. She never used to talk with anyone. But after coming into the Divine Feminine Sangha, she started as a volunteer, and now she's like, she's doing everything in the background, and she speaks very well. And so we all have to come out.
Okay, Selvi says the line is bad, so she cannot connect. Sorry. She's
Thank you
another
to give
person who
me
does.
this opportunity.
Okay.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Ma.
Thank
Okay,
you.
and Uma, can you please come and share? Uma.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Namaste. Sister Tisha, I didn't expect this. Okay.
Just share your experience of the morning meditation.
Of
That's all.
course. Yeah, I will share. Okay, I'm actually quite new to meditation. This year, I think I fully involved in meditation this year. And of course, I'm enjoying the morning meditation. I will join. If no school, then I will definitely join 6 to 7. But before that, sometimes I will do myself. Sometimes I wake up early, 4 o'clock. I used to do that. And of course, the sister Tila, I know her. And she is the one actually always guide me. Whenever I have anything, I'm confused, then I will consult her. And all the sisters here, always very energetic. Yeah? Sister Krishnavini, she always very energetic. Whenever she talks, all of this is actually motivating.
Thank you, Uma, for sharing. Thank you so much.
And also, I also extrovert a bit. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, dear. Okay, Indira, are you here? Can you share? These are all regulars who come for the morning meditation.
Oh, nice, wonderful. I think it's India time 3:30, right?
Yes, yeah. But most of them are Malaysian.
Oh, yeah. Right. So Malaysia time is at 6 o'clock?
6 a.m., 6 to 7 a.m. Okay. Okay, I can't get to Indira to come online. Jayprada? Oh, Kale has raised her hand. Okay, Kale.
Hello, Pranahita ma'am. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, ma'am. Actually, I want to thank you because a month back, I made Zoom meeting and I asked you a question regarding my anger issues before my periods. And you said to set intention for the world, for myself. And I struggled with this anger issues for years. This month, I was very conscious and I did what you said and I took seriously. This month, I did not have anger issues at all. Whenever I was having that huge rush of energy, I directed and I was very conscious. So thank you, ma'am, for that first. And about that morning meditation, I think I attended very few, but still it helped me a lot. It's very, very good. Thank you, Tala ma'am, for organizing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kalai. Actually, it will be great if you can just give a short recording of your anger, because a lot of women go through this premenstrual syndrome of anger and irritation for years. So even though in spite of telling them to keep intentional, do these things, some people, they just take it very lightly. but your experience can inspire them, because as you mentioned, even you were going through for a lot of years anger issue, and it really helped you.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yeah, if you can just send a short video, or if you're comfortable, video or audio or anything,
Yes,
but we will just add it as a testimonial, especially to inspire.
ma'am. I want to say one more thing. Like I asked my husband, did you see any difference this month before periods? And he said, usually you would break their house into two, but this month you were very normal. How? What happened? And I felt really happy. I just thought about you. Oh my God, she said, thank you, thank you from my heart. Thank you.
Amazing, really. Thank you. These experiences only really keeps me moving. So it inspires me a lot to share with everyone around the world.
I
So
took it very seriously, ma'am. I followed it strictly. Thank you, ma'am.
thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
Jayprada? Jayprada, are you here?
Can you hear me, Ka?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Sorry, I'm not going to on my video because I'm in my nightie and I don't look nice. Hello, Pranahita ma'am. Nice
Hi,
to see you.
same here. Nice to hear you.
Yes.
I'm actually visualizing you because I met you.
Okay, I just on. Okay.
You're beautiful. You don't have to be shy, darling.
Okay. All right.
That is the only reason why I shaved my head, thinking that, okay, it's not about others, it's about the inner beauty. So you're beautiful as you are.
Okay. Just hold on. Close the door. Okay, I have one experience to share. Everybody's sharing about women's problem and all, but it's okay. I also have my problem, but I'm not going to go there. I would like to share an experience. Okay. April, end of April, I went through when I had my period in April. That was the time I was listening. I watched your session where you mentioned about how people use the period in many other communities or cultures. They use their period blood, into fertilization and manifestation and all. One experience I have gained from my last month's period is that that was the first time I actually used my period blood to water I use it as a fertilizer for my plants. Okay. And shortly after that, unfortunately, last month, what happened? I went through my cyst operation. After I got my period, the pain was so terrible and I had to go for operation. And right after operation, I stayed in my mother's house. So after 2 weeks, I came back to my house. And to my surprise, there's one plant that, is in my house. In Malay, it's called a bunga merah melati. I don't know how to explain in English, but for Malaysians, it's bunga merah melati. It's very nice, pretty flower with nice smell at night, And it's planted in a pot. And it took me 2 years. After 2 years, only the plant started to have flowers. And it creeps to my other tree, which is outside my house. And what happened after just 2 weeks, after my period and after I poured the water and everything, the blood period and everything. After 2 weeks, when I came back home, I realized that plant, the pot has another strong branch, and it crossed over my wall, which was, it's like within 2 weeks, it had like another branch over it. So it's like and then I was using it for my other plants as well. Yeah, that's my experience.
Wonderful. Great.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for
yes. Okay.
I
Yeah.
would
Go
just
ahead.
like to add on to what Master said, Jayprada said now. For some years, I have tried cloth napkins, sanitary napkins, like all of us do, tampons, whatever. Few years back, about 4 years back, on my friends insisting, I changed to a cup. And since then, I have been using the menstrual blood to fertilize my plants. And that is a revelation to me, really, just to add on to what you said. I think all women should do that because first thing, it creates a bond with the plants that we grow. I can feel that every day, and we are not doing landfills. We are not filling waste on Mother Earth, right? So just want to share that, adding to what Jayapradha said.
Wonderful.
It's
Thank
actually
you.
one more thing. It's actually I think from last month onwards, it's like whenever I got period, oh, I got my period, like oh, wow, you know. And then I also realized that the color also is like more vibrant compared to previously. I don't know whether I know. I'm sure you all are okay with it. I realized that the dull color is now the past 2 months is more vibrant. Like yeah, it's like when it came like, oh wow, okay, hi, I unconsciously I was talking to them, talking to my period blood, and like treating it more respectfully. Yes. Yep. Thank
Wow.
you.
Thank you everyone for sharing.
Thank
Actually,
you
I
so
wanted to
much
add
for sharing.
everybody. Unfortunately, I can't add everybody. So I think we have to take the gallery picture. I think Jayalashmi is raising her hand.
Yeah.
Okay, ma.
That's my
Just a few
mom.
seconds on this period blood. So thank you so much for Jaya and Raji for sharing very openly, because it is very, very useful. A lot of foreigners and everyone, they experimented on this, because this is the best fertilizer. I'm not really sure if I spoke about it in my previous sessions, but yes, in my channel I spoke about this exclusively. So it's beautiful that you guys are already using it. And if you can just give a short audio recording, if you're not comfortable with video, we will just spread this, because every month it is wasted. And especially start using period cups. They are very, very comfortable, my dear friends. So once you start period cups, you will never ever go back to sanitary napkins or tampons. So they are so comfortable and environmental friendly. So we don't have to throw them out, or the sanitary napkins or whatever. So we throw them out every day, every month, right? So there will be millions of sanitary napkins every day, it seems. So it's a lot of wastage. So if you start using cups, it is very, very helpful for the environment. So please start using cups if you have not already used. And if you have any questions or anything, you can discuss in the group, and if required, I can speak about it in the next session clearly. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Jayalashmi, you have a question?
I mute. Okay, ma.
Ah,
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Madam Tilda.
yes.
Very wonderful session. Only thing I can, listening all these periods and all that, I'm very happy to hear. And only thing I can't do is, because I had my menopause a few years ago. What I what I want to share is what about the menopause. I don't have any experiences about what I heard, and like hot flash and all that. I just stopped my period like that. I don't have any experiences like that.
Very nice. Wonderful.
How are you, ma?
Oh, Jaya's mom. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, very good to see you.
How are you, ma?
I couldn't recognize her, so she looks so much younger here.
Yes, exactly. I think I thought, is it the same lady? But then again, I thought, okay, maybe someone else. But I'm so happy to see you. So nice. I still remember your hospitality. So wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm very, very happy that you are in this platform, ma.
Yeah, thank you, Auntie.
Okay, thanks to you, and thanks for Tila Madam also. She's doing a wonderful job here.
Yeah.
Really doing a wonderful job in Malaysia.
Thank you. I'm doing with all your support. Each one of you in this platform are giving me all the support, all the motivation that I need.
I joined the classes, ma. I just stay, I don't come out and speak or anything. I just watch everything. Like I joined the book reading and all that. But
Yes, I noticed that. It's like support from the back.
We're happy to see you and listen to you today. I think last time when I came to Malaysia, I didn't know anyone except your family. But I think this time I'll be having more friends now.
Yeah, you have to come with the 2 weeks holidays.
Yeah.
Then can visit everybody's house.
Friend, I have a few questions. Will you be able to take a few questions before we leave? Or should we?
I can just take about 5 minutes if
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes if that's okay.
Okay, Usha Manimaran, I will explain this to you later. Sharma said she's having menopause and she said she sweat a lot and that irritates her. What can I do?
I sweat a lot.
Yes.
So, as I mentioned last time, first thing is start accepting. And in your meditation, it is mainly about sweat, right? So, in your meditation, try to use YouTube music where there are beautiful nature and the rain sound, or wherever you feel so comfortable as if you're really sitting in the forest or sitting in the nature and that cool breeze is coming. Because, my dear friends, so whenever the mind really doesn't know the difference between visualization and if it is it really happening, because once we start really visualizing about Himalayas or visualizing about this beautiful nature, automatically we slowly connect to it. For some people it may be very fast, for some people it may take some time, but try that, because your mind doesn't know the difference between visualization or are you really in Himalayas or are you really in that nature. So just start using any YouTube music or anything that really connects to you and sit in meditation. At that time feel as if you're completely filled with that beautiful surge of cool energies and your body is completely in perfect balance of heat and cold, and you're really enjoying in that space. So try this.
Thank you so much.
Any special diet? I think she's asking about any special diet. Yes, my dear, if possible, eat very light. Start with some, if you're comfortable eating raw food, you can go for raw food, or sometimes include juices, and try not to include heat foods. Just try that for a few days. So not too much of fried foods and junk foods. Instead of that, try to eat sattvic food, more sattvic food.
Okay, one last question. And somebody says that she's still single and the family is pressuring her to get married, but I'm not getting connected to any prospect through matrimonial. Any suggestion from your side?
By any chance, if you know Telugu, recently we did a program in Divine Feminine Sangha called as Kalyana Prapti Rastu, where we just started with 11 day and then it extended to 21 day and then 41 day. So different speakers, they did different meditations to release all the blocks that we may be having this from this lifetime or the previous life, from any past lives, to release all the blocks, because something or the other that is blocking you from choosing that partner, some fear. So start addressing that fear. So if you understand Telugu, just go through them. If not, just sit in meditation and tell to yourself that even in this lifetime or in any other lifetime, knowingly or unknowingly or subconsciously or consciously, if there is any blocks or any resistance about living with a partner, because most of the times what happens is if your parents are not having a great marriage, or someone that you were seeing didn't had a great marriage, so there will be so much resistance inside you. Oh, what if I get married, and what if he doesn't treat me well, what if, there will be so many questions and so much resistance, and because of that, whatever are the prospects, so you'll be rejecting them directly or indirectly, or they will be rejecting you because your vibration is that. So first start changing your vibration. So once your vibration changes, automatically you will be able to attract the right partner.
Thank you so much. One last request from everyone. Can you all please on the video so we'll take a picture before we leave?
Yes.
Please on your camera and show us your beautiful faces. Saima, I missed you today. So sorry, dear. Okay, I think that's all we have. Bharati?
Yes, Master, I'm taking, but most of them are not in video. Few.
Only a few, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll.
Okay.
Ready? Okay. Then.
Okay. I'll smile. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. And I have taken a couple of them, so I will also share that.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Pranahita ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted
pleasure to see you all, and it's really my pleasure to be here with all these beautiful women. Thank you. Sorry, who is talking? I didn't realize.
Bharati.
I'm Bharat.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I was looking at Mira's video and okay. Yeah. Yes,
So,
Bharati.
Bharati is my counterpart in Singapore.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so this idea was mutual by both of us first. So now tomorrow onwards we'll be starting season 3. Please join us for
Oh, great.
another fantastic season. And Master Pranahita, it's way off your time. Thank you so much for giving us this time to spend your wisdom to talk to us about a lot of things. And a lot of the ladies here got a lot of clearance, including me. So with that, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Pranahita. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Sila. And thank you, Bharti.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. Love
Thank
you
you.
all. Bye.
Yeah, I love you all too. So with that, I'll end the session today. Thank you, everyone.